Hey, hello everyone. Happy Friday night and welcome to the season finale of the Red Scare. This is our Atomic Age Cthulhu series. It's taken us a couple weeks to get here, but hell or by high water, we're going to finish this game. So tonight we have our three players. All of them have been highly traumatized. It's nothing to laugh at, but we're going to laugh at it anyway as we throw them back into some fresh hell. So let's go ahead and have our players introduce themselves and we can get rolling. So let's start with Vala.
Hi, I'm Vala. I play Delilah Crane, the science nerd who may or may not have helped get people possessed.
You never know. There
Never
might have
know.
been a small bit of involvement. And Mora.
Hi, I'm Maura. I play Clara, who's the resident photographer in the group. She shot a machine. That was her contribution.
That's true.
She
That's
did
true.
turn off the machine. That's
She
true.
did turn off the machine, yes.
She did not help with anyone's possession.
No, I did not.
And she didn't kill anybody either, I don't think.
No.
No. So
well, we don't talk about that.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of killing people.
As you were introducing yourself, I was like all of that came flooding back into my mind. I was like, oh, she did talk to like God or something in the basement, didn't she? But hello, I'm Aloysius. I'm playing Soda Pop Stevens, the resident greaser who's now killed two people, assisted in the killing of a third, and was also forced to be in a hentai against his will. So.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny how that stuff works out. Well, let's kind of give a quick recap from last episode. Seems like a monstrous creature, maybe an alien, has been revealed. The apparent leader of this cult here in town, Lemure. Never going to pronounce his name correctly, even though I named him.
Even though you gave him the name.
Even though I gave him the name, I still can't say his damn name. Everyone's going to be Smith and Jones from now on. Elmer was destroyed along with two of his new recruits in the farmhouse that was set on fire. Elmer had spoke of the Great Ones, beings from outside of time and space who would return and bring peace to Earth. In the ensuing melee, yes, the recruits and Elmer were destroyed, and our friend Soda Pop did receive a blessing of sorts. Something has been passed on to him that is a gift that he ought to learn to cultivate. And work with it, and just and maybe some good things will come out of it. So the gang ran out. They are trying to get to, get to Soda Pop's car to escape. I believe they actually did get to the car.
And, we booked it. Okay. We ran.
Okay, that's what I thought I remembered. Is you got to the car. You're on the way out, so you have gone down the driveway, and poor Andrew is probably sitting up front, I would imagine. Not quite in the field
that's probably
position,
fair.
But he is hunched in the seat. He has seen some things that really no child should see. None of these children should have seen any of this. But nonetheless, we're here. You come roaring out down the street, down the driveway. You make a right back out onto the county road.
Yep.
The site behind you is the setting sun is illuminated by the entire farmhouse ablaze. The barn itself has now caught on fire, and it just seems like a scene from out of a horror movie. And it sounds like a kitten has jumped on the computer and shut me down. And our friend Vala will be back at some point. So
okay.
I don't know. We're just losing people left and right here. As you are now,
I was like, as we're driving, I sort of it turned to Andrew, who's understandably freaking out in the passenger seat. And I'm like, look, Andy, I know that was some crazy stuff back there, but you gotta get your shit together and you don't say nothing to nobody.
But those people who died, I mean, what? I mean, I don't know if they were people, but they were humans. I mean, how can you say we don't tell anyone anything?
Because we can't trust anybody anymore. We don't know who is one of those things and who ain't.
I guess oh man. As you're driving down the county road, you see an approaching car. It is Deputy Banks' squad car.
Okay.
Approaching your direction.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, he was one of the ones where we were like, there's something off with him, right?
Yes.
Just for clarification. Yes, he was the one with the teacher. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, just wanted to for memory.
Your cars are approaching. He flips on his sirens, or his lights rather, as he starts to approach your car, but goes kind of zipping by you and just kind of looks at you as you pass.
Yes. I'll just give him a smirk.
He goes zipping past you towards the farmhouse.
I'll be ducking down so he can't see me.
I will follow Clara's example right there.
Okay. In your rearview mirror, you see Banks pull into the driveway and then does a 3-point turn and is now coming back on the road behind you.
Oh no!
At an excessive rate of speed.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Kind of tempted to just dive out of the car.
Are there any other roads that we see?
It's probably about at least a mile and a half until you get back towards town.
Small town too.
It is a small town.
Is it farmhouses on either side of the road?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Now the sun is setting, so I need to know how you're driving. Are you gonna do that? If I turn off the lights, they won't see me, kind of thing, or just kind of give you a second to kind of figure out what Soda Pop's strategy is.
Okay. Because
the cop car sees us, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it drove.
like
It drove by us.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering if maybe we'd gotten a little further away from him, because I was wondering if we could potentially hide behind another one of the farms. But it sounds like he probably
he is quickly gaining.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I assume Soda Pop was driving the speed limit.
Yes, he was driving the speed limit,
Okay.
trying to look as casual as possible.
Do we?
And we don't notice anything weird about Soda Pop yet.
Not yet, no.
Do we
Yeah.
know how many?
None of you
people
saw
are
him
on
get
this
plant
place?
tentacles shoved in
You
his
did
mouth.
not. No,
We did not.
No.
Okay, see, he's of two minds of this. There's the rebellious mind that is still his, but then there's also the I've seen the truth mind.
Which a roll might be coming up at some point.
Okay.
Depending on which option you choose. There's
Yes.
going to be a roll either way, but I want to
Okay.
see what basically right now what mind wins.
Well, as far as he can tell, as far as he's got a bone to pick with Soda Pop regardless. But as far as he can tell, he doesn't have anything wrong. He hasn't done anything wrong. There's nothing he can do to prove that. So I'm thinking of just pulling over to the side of the road.
Okay. He is still gaining on you. to the point where he is like right behind your bumper.
Okay.
Could you give me a drive roll, please?
Okay.
A drive auto roll. Which, yeah, you're half decent.
Yep. Pretty solid. Not solid enough, though.
Okay. He taps your left rear bumper, like almost like a pit move, which I don't think is a thing yet, but in modern terms, it's a pit maneuver.
Like
Andrew lets out a yelp. What is he doing?
Nothing good.
Being a pig, that's what, and I will just start gunning it, I guess.
Okay.
This is like, all right, I was trying to do this the cool way, and he's like, nope, I ain't having it. So
okay, you probably got now about half mile until you get back to the downtown. Give me another drive roll, please.
Okay. Even worse.
Okay. He hits you again, and your car starts to skid. And it starts to skid off to the right side of the road, and is skidding off into the grass.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do one more. I'll do this. You can either make another drive roll at advantage, or you can make a dex roll.
Oh, kind of want to go with the dex roll
to try to steer out of it, basically.
That's my best attribute.
But you can do drive at advantage, though. So.
Okay. Out of curiosity, so I'm sort of like starting to like careen off into the grass.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like? Like what? Like if I were to go into the grass, what is like further beyond that?
It kind of goes down a little bit of a slope, but then you start to get into a field. We're gonna say a cornfield. So you're not quite into the cornfield yet, but if you continue to careen, you're probably going to go about 20, 30 yards, and you're going to end up in a cornfield.
Okay, I'll do the dex roll.
Okay.
Just because I think the odds are better there.
They are, but... Oh! Nice. In the days before power steering, he just manages to steer out of it and just guns it back onto the road. Deputy Banks had been following you off to the side of the road, so he's kind of gone down the little hill and kind of come back up. But you can now gun it towards downtown if you choose to try to lose them.
Yeah, I'll like gun it towards downtown. But then like as we approach, I'll like sort of like start slowing down to like a more casual pace, so that way people aren't being like, "What the fuck?"
Okay. He does not. Looking in your rearview mirror, he does not pursue you.
All right, sounds good.
I love the reference. He who walks behind the rose.
You're welcome.
Bless you.
I would say I was of half a mind to just drive into the cornfield.
That would have been at a disadvantage.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Just be like, man, I can't see with all this corn in the way.
It looks so fun in movies, though.
Outlander.
Yes, exactly. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, you get into downtown. Kind of skid into the kind of slow down a little bit. Yeah, you're now in downtown. What would you guys like to do?
So am I taking people home, or are we going to the mall shop, or what?
It is a school night. I think you have school tomorrow, so
Then probably home.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will drop people off then.
Andrew's very shaky and doesn't really say much as he gets out of the car and just kind of sprints towards his front door and goes inside.
Wait, Andy, wait.
He turns around and looks at you with this like, what could you possibly want now?
I'll reach into the glove compartment and then I'll like pull out like a tiny bag of weed and hand it over to him.
Oh no!
Oh God, I gotta make him roll. Oh boy, poor Andrew. Yeah, I gotta have him roll. Let's see, that would be
Constitution?
It's not morality or anything like that. Oh boy. God,
For the edge.
You had to do that. I was supposed to increase his stealth. Yeah, I think Constitution sounds fair. Let's see. And he succeeds. He's like, "No way, man!" And turns around and runs back to his house.
All right. Don't say I didn't try. I'll put it back.
Waste not, want not, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Who's closest to Andrew's house?
I think we're about the same.
You're about the same, yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Then I'll
background
take-
noise music too much? Is it too loud?
No,
I
that's
think-
fine.
No.
No, I think it's okay.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, just tweaking it. Okay.
I guess I'll take Clara home next.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think she did take some pictures, I think.
I
She
did.
did.
So yeah.
Just a lot
So
of pictures.
she could work on that if she chose to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for the ride, Soda Pop. I'm gonna go see if I can get anything off this camera. I'm gonna
Sounds like a good
skedaddle.
plan.
Okay. So just Delilah and Soda Pop.
Yup. So that was pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Sorry, I didn't know how else to say it.
I'm pretty sure we don't need to ever reference it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Okay. All right. So I would say everyone's going to have a hard time getting to sleep. What do they plan to do in the evening? Say journaling. I think Clara talked about possibly trying to develop her photos.
Yeah, and I've got a sample of the pink stuff from down in the
You do.
basement, so I'm going
do,
to
yep.
verify that it is the same substance at the very least.
Okay.
Probably journal.
And that's fine. That's fine.
Leave out all of the really juicy bits in case anyone ever reads it.
Dear diary, today I almost died. So
Today I killed some people, and
I just
Your mom
feel
just comes
awful.
your mom just comes storming down into the kitchen. What? What
Exactly.
happened?
But there are no boys involved, right?
I can't
Those-
guarantee that, Mother.
Those darn boys. Such corrupting influences.
You killed people, but there were no boys around.
As long as there are no boys and you're unchaperoned with them. No,
Okay.
my parents don't care about that stuff, remember?
That's true. The hippies too.
Pre-hippies, they're beatniks.
Pre-hippies.
Yes, they're hippies pre-hippies.
Would they be beatniks?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
With the little chin
Scientific
beard and
beatniks.
cool man.
And the beret
Yeah, it's true.
and the dark glasses.
Beatniks. I wish I could draw. I would make all these characters for us. Okay. How about Soda Pop?
Okay, so something that I've been curious about since the end of the last session was I know that like now I'm like thinking differently because of the like whatever. Do I like physically feel different?
Not yet.
Okay.
You don't notice any physical changes. Your mind like swirls with thoughts that don't seem to be yours. You have. It's almost. It's easier to describe it out of game terms. Almost like a hive mind.
Okay.
You think you hear conversations whispered.
Okay.
In
I'm
words
going
that you
through
don't understand.
seromorphosis, is what you're telling me.
Oh, no.
Yes. Yeah. So it's when you stop, you're like whispering. And you don't know if they're talking to you. They're talking. Yeah.
Can I like make out any of the words or things that they're saying?
Yeah. That seems like a fair option. The problem is, I would probably say it would be occult, which you're not very good at. But
No.
I would say it would be occult.
Okay. Yep, this character not occult heavy for sure. He is not Algernon.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
I'd like you to make a sanity roll, please.
Okay. That'll be fun.
The fact that people are talking in your head is not. Oh.
No.
Okay. All right. So let's see. There's 2 sanity.
Okay. Okay, that could be worse.
Well, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah.
That could be worse.
and they just continue to talk.
Well, I guess he'll just like, I don't know. He'll like work on like some mechanical stuff to try and occupy his mind since he can't do anything.
Okay.
Or can't make out like all these things that are happening.
Right. Maybe turn on some loud rock and roll.
Yeah.
And, be out in the garage, rock and roll. Rock and or roll, as the preacher on The Simpsons called it.
Mm-hmm.
So is he maybe out in like the garage or something like that, working on
his
bike,
probably.
Okay. Well, does he have a motorcycle as well, or just his car?
I'd say maybe he's like working on a bike, but it's not like fully functional yet.
Okay. Maybe he's out looking at the damage to his bumper.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Let's see, Delilah. Let's have you make a chemistry roll.
Okay.
On that sample.
Let's do it. Barely, but I made it.
It is definitely that same substance.
Cool. Don't know what I'm doing with that information, but at least I know.
Right.
That the stuff from potentially space is the same stuff as the basement.
Yep.
Or what was the basement, because it's probably burnt by now.
It could be used as evidence to show to someone. You never know.
True.
How about Clara? She's going to develop those photos.
Yeah.
And I think she took photos of the device.
Yeah, I took photos of everything.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a photography roll then. Oh.
Ooh.
Nice. Go ahead and I think it'll mark that spot for you.
We love when it just works.
Yeah. The photos she got are crystal clear of the device, of the basement. I think you took a shot of the floor of everything. Yeah. So it is not something that you normal people would recognize. But it's there. Now, explaining the whole, well, it was there, but then the building caught on fire might be tough.
It could still be in the basement. It could have survived.
Yeah.
You don't know that. No, exactly. You don't know that. So, okay.
I'll put the pictures in a safe place.
Okay. So
I'll probably also read
you're out maybe using a hammer to maybe try to bang out the bumper.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear this, soda pop, clears a bell in your head.
Oh. Yeah.
Where are you?
What's wrong with me? My uncle's shop.
You are a seedling.
And that is...
You are part of the grand plan.
Not the grand design.
Not yet. That's
I'm
phase
sorry.
2. No.
Okay.
you gotta kick in some money before you get to that level. No.
Gotcha.
This is pre-Scientology. So no, yeah, this is our part of the grand plan.
Okay. With all the plant people, yeah.
Why did you do this?
I'm sorry, what was that voice in my head? Yeah, you were getting some static there for a second.
Why did you do this?
Which part specifically are you talking about?
The murder of the prophet.
Well, he didn't really seem like he was up to snuff, so... Plus, he was trying to kill me, so there's that also.
You will learn obedience. Please make me a con roll.
A con roll.
Your
okay, he's pretty good at that also.
Your body starts to tremble.
I'm going to burn some luck.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, man.
I'm going to burn luck to succeed.
Okay. Your arms start to tremble, but you can like hold your hands together. You are not a fair trade for him, but you will collect more to make up for the loss.
Hey, do you mind telling me what that machine in the barn was?
It's just silence.
Okay, you don't know. Good to know.
Or maybe they're just not answering you.
He'll choose to interpret that they're stupid.
It's a pyramid scheme. You gotta
exactly.
you gotta buy your way up.
Exactly. Okay, so how exactly do I go about doing that?
Bring more children.
You're not really clarifying for me here.
Can you make another con roll, please?
Okay.
Asking too many damn questions. Wise ass. Oh.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice. You just plant your feet on the ground and just
unfazed entirely.
Yeah. You are a strong one.
Thanks, I do my best.
You will learn in time.
Well, that's a matter of opinion, I guess, but how about you start actually explaining what you mean instead of just saying some cryptic ass shit?
What do you mean when I speak cryptically? No. I can't hold characters. The way must be made clear for the great ones. You have interfered, but you will rectify this situation by bringing more new seedlings.
Where and how?
Return to the place you once destroyed. and supplicate yourself before the great ones.
I don't really know what that means, but okay. If it'll get you to shut up.
Can you make another con roll, please? Okay. He's trembling again, but he's if he's smart, and I could make him make an intelligence roll, that he might want to quit poking them, but that's the character. He's a wise ass. He would.
Yes, he's a wise ass who doesn't respect authority. So
exactly. And
I say, but he's also intrigued at this point.
He feels something at the back of his teeth. Something kind of tickling his teeth, like something kind of rubbing it, like his molars.
And reaching into his mouth.
And these little tendrils come out there, like pinkish red, and they kind of just stick out of his mouth. And he doesn't feel like he can quite control them. They just kind of poke out, like out of his mouth.
We'll just put that back in there.
Okay. He kind of gags on it.
Ooh, hate that. Hate it. Okay. Well, I guess he's gonna get back in his car and go back to the scene of the crime.
I'd need another sanity roll first, please.
Okay. Understandable. He just had plants coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. Oh.
He's good. He's totally fine with plants coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Which in a way is almost bad because
yes,
he's like, okay, that's just the new normal.
He's like, yeah, this is the new me.
Okay, so he is
new plants, new me.
He's gonna get back in the car and then head over.
Yep. Well, what else is he gonna do at this point? I guess.
Okay. How are the girls doing? They want to? They gonna be able to get to sleep tonight, or what?
Delilah's probably going to listen to the radio for a little bit.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
Listen for the voices.
Yeah.
Claire's going to be reading A Midsummer's Night Dream by Shakespeare.
Okay.
Get your fix of Titania, Queen of the Fairies.
Oh, the fairies, yeah.
Queen of the Sealy Court.
Delilah, between songs, there is a really annoying commercial.
Brush him.
Yep. But otherwise, nothing unusual.
Cool.
Soda Pop, when you get out to your car again, Andrew is standing on your driveway.
Oh, Andy, what you doing?
I can't sleep, man. We gotta do something about that. I don't know. I mean, there's something wrong maybe with Deputy Banks, but we got to talk to somebody.
Oh, there's definitely something wrong with him for sure.
We gotta talk to somebody like Mrs. Lopez or Ms. Lopez or something.
I told you we can't trust nobody, and we can't tell Miss Lopez because she's in bed with. Maybe literally, I don't know, with a deputy asshole.
And he might cry. He's like, I just don't know what to do, Soda Pop.
Right. Oh, Andy. And
he's a sensitive soul.
Yeah, he is.
And no more trying to get him high. So.
And Soda Pop will sort of walk over and just pat him on the back. Look, I'm gonna go back to where we were earlier. Mm-hmm. You can tag along, or you can go back home.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna?
I'm gonna check something out.
Well, should we get the girls and see if they want to? I mean, I don't know. I mean.
Well, I was kind of planning on doing it by myself, but then you showed up, so.
Oh.
This can be no, you're fine. You're good. This can be a one-man operation, or it can be a two-man operation.
Okay. All right. Let's go then.
All right, hop in.
Okay. Split the party. What could happen? So,
Nothing bad ever happens.
okay.
Yes, just one member of the party infects another member of the party.
Okay. You're going to drive back there at night. When you get there, the house has been burned down. No one called the fire department. There's houses within, visual distance of the farm. No one called it in. The fire is mostly down to just some embers. But it just quickly basically devoured what it could, and then luckily it did not spread anywhere. So
okay, so the barn's still fully intact then, yeah.
No, it's crumbling. It's most of it has crumbled and fallen.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
so it spread to the barn also.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. It spread to the barn, so basically the whole structure is like crumbled or is in the process of falling down.
Okay.
But no one called it in, and Andrew noticed this. He's like, no one called the fire department. What about the other houses around here? Maybe they're. Oh no.
Don't start freaking yourself out yet. And I guess Soda Pop will start walking towards the house first.
Make me a con roll, please.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay. The whispers in your head are starting. With every step, they seem to get a little bit louder. Andrew kind of glances over, like, "You okay, Soda Pop?"
Yeah, I'm just getting some hot flashes. And I'll just keep going.
My mom says something about that. I don't understand what it means, though. So.
It means when you get like real warm real quickly.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep going.
You have brought us what we asked for. Well done.
I'm not gonna say anything. Just keep walking.
Oh no.
Okay. As you approach the ruins of the barn, you can see there's some kind of shadow in where the door would be, under the moonlight. There is some kind of shadow that kind of shifts back and forth in the barn. I'm gonna see if Andrew notices it. Poor
Okay.
Andrew. His spot hidden sucks. You didn't need to roll because you knew it was okay. He says, something moving up there.
Let's go check it out.
Come. Okay. All right. You get a little bit closer. The shadow just seems to grow a little bit. Seems like it's just a little bit taller than it was as you approached.
Okay.
Okay. Andrew stops. He's like, I don't know. I think there's something in there. I don't think we should go in there.
Well, obviously there's something in there. We saw something in there earlier.
But
that big machine or whatever.
That doesn't mean we go in there. I don't know. I shouldn't have come with you. And he's starting to like kind of backpedal a little bit.
Look, yeah, Andy, I told you. Look, you had the chance to go home when I told you to. There's a 2-man operation now.
Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. We're gonna see what's in there, and we're gonna do something about it.
Well, you go first.
All right. I'll go walking.
Okay. As he steps in the barn, vines that he didn't see before in the ground kind of slither up out of the ground and start to swirl around his feet. And it feels like home. It feels natural and comforting as they just kind of slither up his arms. He starts to feel in his mouth those same tendrils kind of starting to like trying to get out.
Hey, be cool. Where's Andrew at this point?
He's staying outside. He's probably like 10 feet away from the entrance. He's
okay. Can he see what's happening right now?
We'll see.
Because if so, it's going to be kind of hard to get this plant god its sacrifice or whatever.
He goes, Soda Pop, what's going on in there?
I will sort of like try to relay my intent to the plants, I guess.
Okay.
That I need to take a step out real quick in order to get the guy that they want in here with me.
Give me a power roll.
Oh, that's not super high. It's not his strength. Oh, but it's with me today. The power is with me.
Yeah. It says, nourish yourself. That same book, nourish yourself. Bring the new one to us so that we may implant the seed.
Okay. I'll sort of just like step out. Be like, Andy, this is crazy. You gotta see this. It's so cool.
Give me.
It's like something out of one of your comic books.
Prick.
Look, you gotta plug at the heartstrings. Where you can.
Yeah. No. Is he going to try to intimidate him into coming? Is he going to try to charm him into coming? I'm gonna let you. You're obviously better at one thing than another, but
yeah,
failure, he may bolt.
That
Definitely bolt on one of them. The other one, it's up to you.
I think
You're going to do it. Intimidate or charm.
I think I'm going to try to charm him first.
Okay.
And then we'll see where things go from there.
All right. It's getting creepier by the second. Okay.
It is. It's getting creepy and uncomfortable, but we'll do it. Thank you, plant gods.
All right, Andrew starts to come forward, and he's like, What's that in your face? What's wrong with your face? Your mouth? Take him.
I want to say, where is it?
I
was going to say, okay, where is he now at this point?
He's probably within like 4 or 5 feet away from you.
Okay. And then I'll just say, oh, don't worry about it, and then I'll grab him and pull him into the barn with me.
He's already a little on edge, so you're going to make probably a brawl roll.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
And he's going to try to dodge. So
okay,
but we'll basically have a roll off. So
okay.
Oh, poor Andrew.
Poor Andrew, indeed.
You grab him and pull him into the shadowy barn. The vines from the ground kind of unwind from you, and they start going up his chest, like heading for his face. And he's like, no, the Soda Pop, no, please help me. Give me a sanity roll.
Yeah, okay.
To see if you can come back from this monstrous act.
No, I can't.
No. Okay.
I cannot.
Do you assist the vines or do you just watch?
Well, I would say depending on how I rolled on that was going to determine on what I do. So I'm going to help. I'm going to help the vines.
Okay. What do you do? They're crawling up his chest, heading towards his head.
Oh, ooh. No, that's a bit too creepy and weird. I'm not going to do that.
We can fade to black if you'd like.
Basically, he was just gonna go like full plant hive mind and just like start like I don't know, like poison ivying him in a way, just like like trying to like soothe him and be like, this is what you want, this is like perfect and all that.
Again, folks, we shouldn't be laughing at this, but we are. We're all horror fans. So, yeah, the vines start to go into his mouth as he gets pulled to the ground, and we fade to black.
Okay.
The next morning, the phone rings at Delilah's house. Ring, 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 ring.
What time in the morning is it?
It is 6:30.
Then she is probably still in bed, so it's probably one of her parents that answers.
And she conjures back to sleep and then knock at her door. She says, Delilah, as your mom says, hey, Delilah. Mrs. Morris is on the phone. Seems Andrew isn't home and they haven't seen him all night, and she's pretty frantic. She's looking for him. Do you know where Andrew might be?
Last time I saw him, he was going into his house.
That's a bummer. Well, we'll tell her that maybe he just went out for a walk or something, you know? You hear your dad playing some bongos or something like that.
I was so confused for half a second. I was like, what is happening with this parent right now? I'm like, oh, they're just high. That's what's they're just mellow, you know. Missing children, just
that's
relax.
fine. Whatever.
It's like, it's not our kid.
Well, they know their kid comes back.
Okay. All right. And she's like, all right, I'll just tell her to call the police, and maybe police can help find him.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's a school day. You need to go to school.
It is a school day.
Yep. So, Delilah going to class like normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Clara, you've got those awesome pictures. You take them with you, or do you keep them at home, and maybe you'll talk over some waltz later? So, I love the 50s. So.
I don't want to take them to school, so probably later.
Okay. And as usual, you guys meet each other on your walk to school.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see Andrew.
Hey, Delilah, do you think Andrew's sick again?
No, his mom called my house. I guess he wasn't there. And his mom was really, freaked out.
He wasn't there?
I know, we saw him go in.
Huh, I hope he's alright.
Me too. I mean, I guess if we don't see him, maybe Soda Pop knows something. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe the two of them went somewhere last night. I don't know. This whole thing's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like something out of Reefer Madness. So he abducted him to get him into that drug scene. So.
Yeah. So he can freak out and then murder someone.
Yep. Okay. All right, Soda Pop, you going to school today?
Yeah.
You wake up in your bed just covered in sweat. There's some dirt on you, but you feel great. Like, not even just the best night of sleep you've got. You're just like, this is just, I feel awesome this morning.
Sweet. I said, well, regardless, I'll take a shower so I don't feel all sweaty and gross, even though I feel fucking awesome.
Yeah. Who cares about BO? I'm strong now. So.
I'm so strong. Yeah.
And that'll be something you notice when you do get in the shower. You reach for the soap. Can you give me a strength roll, please? Okay. You go to grab the soap from the little dish, whatever, and normally you just absolutely just squish the bar in your hand. Like normally this had been almost like a brand new bar. You just like.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, just go about business. Can't do anything about it now.
Yep. Irish Spring, you know. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can buy that in bulk.
Okay. Yeah, he's on his way to school then. Probably a little late.
Yeah, par for the course.
Yeah. And he's pulling into the school lot just as Delilah and Clara are kind of heading towards the entrance, and they see his car, pull in. They recognize it.
I'll wave.
Yeah.
And I'll hang out in my car for like another 5 minutes and smoke a cigarette, smoke a ciggy.
I'll go walk up to his car since he's parked and smoking. Soda pop.
Hey,
have you heard from Andy since last night?
I mean, like, are you talking like after we all dropped them off?
Yeah, so his mom called my mom, and she said that he wasn't home, and it sounded like she didn't even know that he even got home. So, like, did you see him maybe after that? Did he call you?
Oh, yeah, he came over to my uncle's shop while I was fixing the dinger in my car. All freaked out and all that, and I told him to go back home.
So, as far as you know, he went home.
As far as I know. Don't know where else he would have gone.
I was just going to ask that. Like, literally, I was.
Maybe he's at school already?
Maybe. Like, maybe he got up before his parents and went to school. Why would he do that, though?
I don't know. Out of character for him, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I don't really have any guesses other than that. Where else he could have gone?
Well, I guess just keep a lookout for him today and see if he pops up anywhere, I guess.
Yep, sounds good.
The hallways are abuzz of talk of a fire that was out on the country road. That there are some kids who live further out who probably would have seen it. They seem to be a little sketchy, kind of. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it started. That there was a candle got knocked over in the barn, and people are like, oh, this isn't like the fire that burned Chicago. Some cow knocked over something. The other thing you're hearing about is that the two girls who we never gave names to,
No.
Mitzi and Mary, maybe we'll call them, that they're not in school today, and they're,
I wonder why that is.
Top students, and they're always there every day. Unfortunately, no one seems to mention Andrew. He's no one seems to notice him except for you guys.
No.
No one mentions that he's not there today. There's a lot of buzz. Just hey, there's that fire, but it's already out, and like what could be causing like a fire that just burns so fast and burns down, and it could be related to that spaceship, and another kid's like, that spaceship's a bunch of shit. It was the Russians. That they're who knows? Maybe they're maybe they burned down the farm to protect a spy operation they have out there, and there's just all these stories going around all day.
All these conspiracies.
Conspiracy theories, yes.
How much time do we have before the first class?
Probably about 5 minutes.
Huh.
But you do have your lunchtime.
Okay.
That's typically when you see Delilah, and you occasionally see Soda Pop. So.
Okay.
And we'll flash forward to lunchtime, and everybody sees each other again.
Oh,
it's funny how that works.
Yeah.
Only would work that way in the real school day.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
It's like, wow, it's already lunch? Crazy.
Exactly.
Hey guys, has anyone heard anything about Andy yet?
No. Nobody
No.
seems to notice that he's gone.
Yeah, I've noticed that. No one seems to notice.
But people are talking about Mitzi and Mary. The other two missing people.
Those prima donnas.
Yeah, the prima donnas.
That's the nicest thing we could have said about them, yes.
From the side of the cafeteria, Ms. Lopez appears. And she walks quietly through the loud lunchroom and stops at your table, Soda Pop, and looks at the girls. Girls, hello?
Hello, Miss
Hello,
Lopez.
Miss Lopez.
Looks at Soda Pop. She says, Soda Pop, could we have a talk? There's been some report about you. I was wondering if we could have a word in private.
And what report would that be?
I think it's best if we discuss it in my office.
Yep, I would say, yeah, he'll sort of just like eyeball the two girls real quick, and give just a dramatic eye roll, and then stand up.
Okay. And you can
Gotta keep up appearances.
you'll follow her back to her office.
Yep.
Okay. She takes you back into the library. Her office is in the library. Opens the door. Deputy Banks is sitting in there. And Miss Lopez just gestures. So please sit down.
What a pleasure. And I'll, because clearly these are people in the know.
Shut the door.
Yep. Shut the door, sit down, and I'll kick my feet up on the desk.
Banks, you think normally Banks would have probably just slapped your feet off the desk. It's just this sign of rebellion and this sign of disrespect. And he opens his mouth to speak, and you hear that same voice that you've heard but in your head, but now when he opens his mouth, that voice comes out. That voice you've heard in your head says, "You've done well, Soda Pop."
That's worse somehow, but keep going. Thank you.
You have done well. You brought us one to replace the two that were slain. But the great ones need more.
Well, seemingly they always need more.
Ms. Lopez opens her mouth and that same voice comes out. She says, "This is not a game."
That's even worse.
Sanity
Right
roll,
there.
please.
Ooh, on the dot.
Got it. Okay, he's putting up a front. he's acting tough, but he's oh shit. And then they both close their mouths, and Ms. Lopez then speaks in her normal voice. She says, "You must bring us more, but you must be careful. You must come up with a way to bring them that their brief disappearance can be explained."
Do you have any suggestions?
Who do you think are strong-willed? Those who will, she says, you were a tough one to break. I don't sense we're quite there with you yet. The weaker ones are easily converted. But we don't need as much numbers as we need quality. The girls were quality. They must be replaced.
Were they quality?
She leans forward and slaps you right across the face.
I slap her back.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
What the heck, dude?
All right. Let's see, Banks.
Look, he might be connected to this hive mind, but he still have a rebellious streak. And it's like, you slap me, I ain't taking that shit. You ain't my mama.
I don't think I ever put him in here. So I'm going to use Barry Lind as.
My ears are so warm right now. That was just pure instinct. I'm like, oh, he gets slapped, slapping right back.
Barry attempts to restrain you, but you kind of slither out of it. I say, enough.
How about both you cut the shit?
All right, and Ms. Lopez just kind of leans.
Acting like you're better than me when we're all on the same playing field now.
There is no rank. We are all seedlings for the great ones. The sooner you know your place, the better and the easier it will become for you. For they come soon.
How soon?
That's for us to know, you not to know. She says,
I mean, Jesus is coming soon.
give me a con roll, please.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a warranted one.
I mean, I love the character, but yeah, it's.
I'm good.
Oh, jeez. Okay. You tremble a little bit, but you're able to kind of control it. And they say, "You're already breaking. Your spirit will be done soon. Enjoy these last few days of independence. For when they do return, we will all be absorbed into the great collective, to the great plan. But we must have more."
All right, fine.
Girls, while they walked away, what were you doing? Besides, like, ooh, somebody's in trouble, you know.
Probably talking about how weird that was.
Yeah.
My guess.
Yeah.
Like, why would Ms. Lopez need to speak to Soda?
Yeah, are there like school discipline people other than the librarian?
Yeah, there probably would be.
Like the dean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, unless he stole a book, which I don't think I've ever seen him in the
Does he
library.
read?
That's what I was going to
Can
say. Why would he steal a book?
Is he literate?
Does he even know how to read? I don't know. It seems very weird.
Mm,
We could always try to follow them.
yeah, Miss Lopez was the one that I forget if Clara knew about the suit girls or if she just never found out about them.
Yeah, no, you were there with me. Because I had created that distraction so you could get the piece of paper so we could find out where that stuff was. Yeah, you were there.
Oh, sorry, I was referencing the farmhouse if I knew the girls were there.
No, probably not.
There it goes. All right.
Bye, Foundry.
Had to happen eventually.
Those two girls were sent to that same place. Maybe it had something to do with that.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe she is just trying to give him the same information. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we should follow them? Or just wait until he comes back?
It couldn't hurt to follow them.
Okay.
It could, but things.
So you're going to go to the library then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Soda Pop has really only gone about 4 minutes. So by the time you get into the library, you see him emerge from Ms. Lopez's office, and he just.
I would say, like, just to be on the safe side, to keep it looking normal, have Deputy Dickhead like shove him out the office.
Okay. Okay. And Banks goes, I'm gonna. Storyteller can't think of what to say. Sorry. He says,
I'll be seeing you soon.
yeah, probably. He's like a ruffian. He's like,
won't be the first time.
I'm assuming Deputy Banks has gone back into the library.
Yeah.
And like as the door closes, Soda Pop just goes,
fuck your rules, man.
What was that all about?
Just a dickhead cop wanting to harass me for last night.
Well, I mean, it's not like he's got anything on you. It's just
I know,
we were
but
just
you know,
driving down the road.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically we sped away from him, but still.
Well, that was after he hit your car.
Exactly. That's after him being an ass. So he didn't have anything on me. He just wanted to grill me.
Oh. Why did Miss Lopez come to get you instead of just him?
I don't know.
There?
Huh? No.
Huh.
No, I don't know. Maybe it was to put on like the nice face before I get grilled by the asshats, since apparently those two are all buddy lately.
In the future, we'll call that good cop, bad cop. So.
I was just thinking that. Oh, that's odd.
It's very odd.
Do you still have lunch left? Did you finish all your food?
I don't know.
We'll say no. He didn't have much of an appetite.
I was going to suggest going
server is back up. There we go.
To lunch.
Yay.
Okay. Now let's look at character sheets for a second here. It really kind of depends on what Delilah and Clara want to do. If they sense some deceit.
I was just going to ask about that, like how we're perceiving him right now.
I know he can roll fast talk to basically try to see if he can, schmooze you or lie to you. I'm trying to see what the opposite is. I think it's.
Well, I mean, I've got psychology.
I think psychology is probably the closest.
Well, I'm gonna roll that and see if I can determine.
What am I rolling for?
You're gonna roll fast talk.
Oh,
well, or hold on. You know what? I'll take that back. You could roll fast talk, intimidate, or charm.
I don't know what my fast talk is, so probably not good.
So you could try intimidate. Intimidate is obviously intimidation. Charm is, hey, I'm soda pop. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Hey, it's me, you goob.
Me, a soda pop.
I mean, I didn't pass my psychology check, so.
I didn't either.
Okay. You can push it if you'd like.
No.
Okay. Okay.
What would happen if I push it? I get a headache?
Well, if you push it, well, first you have to tell me what you'd be doing different this time. If you push and fail, something very bad will happen. So it's kind of pick your battles. But if they think Soda Pop is acting strangely and they want to pursue it, they can. And so far, he doesn't have to defend himself because you guys haven't raised any accusations. So.
No, I'll just let it slide and kind of keep it in my back pocket for right now.
Okay.
I saw what happened on the last fail check.
Yeah, about that.
The last time you failed after pushing.
Yep. And did you roll a 99 on that or something? It was something I know it was really abysmal. It was.
I don't
remember. I just remember you failed it.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was because I was like, I could burn a ton of luck and just succeed, or I could roll again by pushing it, and then I rolled, and then immediately I was like, should have used the luck. I should have just used it.
And that's why you have something in your head, and you now call it seedling. So
yeah.
So okay, all right. Well, then what's next, kids?
Going back to finish lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Not much else we could do at the moment, I guess.
Okay. Soda Pop, are you going with them, or?
I guess.
Too cool for school. So.
It wouldn't be out of character for him to just storm off after something like that.
Yeah.
He'll wait until after lunch and then he'll ditch the rest of the day.
Okay. Sounds fair. Okay. Girls, you finish lunch. You have the rest of the day. We flash forward to the last bell, and you're free. I think it's Tuesday now or something. I think we had said previously it was Monday or something. I don't know. It's still
time has no meaning.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Exactly. So so it's after school.
You know, I wonder if we should try looking for Andrew in like his normal places, like the town library, maybe the malt shop. Maybe someone's seeing him around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Before I forget, Delilah, I got those pictures developed. They're back at my house.
Yes. Let's go take a look at those real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
And I don't think Claire was the only one in the basement who saw this.
Well, I saw the thing, but then I went back upstairs.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But
I
wasn't didn't hear the exchange with Titania, the Queen of the Fairies.
I got you. Okay. Because I was going to say, when you saw the thing, would you be shocked? But you did see it. So okay.
So we're walking to her house.
All the well-developed photos I got instead of blurry
of the strange device, some kind of. Yeah. Not sure. Was it a communication device? What exactly was it? You don't know.
Now, did she ever tell us that it spoke to her?
No, I didn't.
Nope.
I should probably mention that.
I mean, that's up to you.
I will mention that when we're going over the pictures.
I feel like that would have been the highlight of her day, being like, guys, you'll never believe who I talked to. Titania, Queen of the Fairies.
We got a selfie and everything.
Over the pictures, I'll point out the thing on the floor, and I'll explain that when I stepped into that, talking to somebody, enforcing it with the fairies. I'll just explain that.
Lila's probably gonna ask follow-up questions like, "What did it say?" Blah 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 blah.
Well, asked where the one guy was. I thought he was going to the bathroom.
Lemure.
Elmer.
Yes, Lemure.
Lemure.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I asked who it was speaking to, and I didn't tell him my name. I said Titania, Queen of the Fairies, because it's the only thing I could think of it.
Well, I didn't realize I was speaking to a queen.
Let's look at Delilah for a second. You're looking at these pictures, mm-hmm. and you recognize something on that device. Give me. No, that wouldn't make any sense. I was going to say a cryptography roll, but
natural world.
That'll work.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was hoping you would say yes to that. Oh no!
Never mind.
You could push it.
Spot hidden. No.
Yeah, you can't. It's not enough. Spend enough luck. So.
Nope.
You sure?
I'm.
You're looking at it. You're like, there's something about those. Something about that. There's something there. You just continue to gaze at it. Now, you can.
Can I pull out my notebook that I always have with me, and see if there's anything in there that looks like whatever it is that I think I see?
You can.
What would that be under?
And I'm not going to make you roll on this.
Okay.
You're looking at them. You're like, those are the same symbols. These are the same symbols that
were in the lake.
That
right?
were in the lake. Yes.
Oh.
They were the same symbols that Andrew drew for his comic book.
Well, I think it's safe to say that this is related to our adventures at the lake.
Oh, definitely. Smart thinking, realizing they were the same as the lake.
Well, Andrew didn't go down there. I don't know why I don't think he would go back to the lake.
Probably not. There's several instances of almost drowning there.
Yes. Do you want to see if the owner of the malt shop has seen him?
Yeah.
They're pretty friendly. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Go walk to the malt shop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Get there. And looking around, you don't see Andrew there. Murray is there. Yes, it's his shop. Says no, girls haven't seen Andrew since the other day. He's usually here a couple times, but his folks stop by looking for him, and I haven't seen him.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Do you want to try the library? The public library, not the school library.
Yeah, we can try
I don't know why he would be at the school library at this point. School's out.
Yeah. Look around the library. No. If you ask, this is a place that does know Andrew. So no, we haven't seen him today.
You just want to go back to the malt shop and get a malt?
As you leave the library, you see Andrew's parents. And his mother is visibly shaken. She comes running up to you, and she's like, "Girls, we're desperate. We cannot find Andrew. Where was he last night? Was he with you?"
Well, we were with him and Soda Pop. We went for a ride out in the country, and then we came back home. And he was dropped off first.
Where in the country?
Just right outside town. I mean,
give me a fast talk roll.
Ugh, I don't have good fast talk.
Good fucking luck.
Holy crap!
Incredible. You love to see it.
Yes. You may spin some sort of yarn that she's just in tears, and she's all right. I appreciate it, girls. If you know anything, please, someone has to bring our boy back to us.
Of course, we're trying to figure out where else we could ask around too.
Could you please make me a sanity roll, though?
Good luck.
Me too.
Thank you.
No, you didn't say a word. Just okay. You feel absolutely awful for not telling them the whole truth. So you're going to take a 5 sanity loss because you know something happened at that farmhouse.
Wow, that's worse than me, and I have plants coming out of my mouth.
Apparently, I just feel very icky about this.
Yes, very icky, very guilty, very. I can't believe I did that. So, but you did.
I mean, to be fair, I told most of the truth.
You did. You tell the truth. Tell a few lies and sprinkle in just a little bit of truth. So.
Well, mine was more tell truth and just omit very important information.
Yeah.
You would think Soda Pop would have good fast talk, but apparently no.
No.
Yeah.
And
Clara,
this was something. Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, Clara, Okay. Do you think Soda Pop was acting weird earlier?
Yes.
Do you think maybe the two of them went back to the farm?
There's nothing at the farm, though. Well, not anymore. Possibly.
Well, where else would Andrew go?
He was the last person to see him. Maybe he got kidnapped. And this is a very unfortunate coincidence. It kind of
Just try and rationalize it. Just try and rationalize it to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is Soda Pop's being very weird. And we don't know where Andrew's at. And
Claire,
the last place we saw him before he got dropped off at home was this place.
Claire, that was a very callous statement. Maybe he just got kidnapped. Could you please give me a sanity roll? That was a very cold comment for one of your best friends.
Oh.
Apparently she doesn't feel bad about it.
She's pretty cold. Yeah, okay.
No, she firmly believes it. She's like, maybe he did just get kidnapped, though.
I mean, I'm trying to
maybe
think
he joined the army. Who knows?
Yeah, well, and maybe Deputy Dipshit.
Maybe he just ran away.
Maybe Deputy Dipshit shot him out in the forest. I don't know. But all I do know... Well, he seems to be the only person with a problem with Andrew. But all I know is that was the last place we saw him alive, other than outside his own home.
So retrace our steps, see if he's back there.
Maybe he saw something there and wanted to check it out later. And I don't know, maybe he got hurt and Soda Pop just freaked out and ran away. I don't know.
We'd have to bike there.
We could also ask Soda Pop if that's what happened and see what he says, or I'm open to suggestions here.
He said he showed up at his uncle's car place and he shooed him away.
Yeah, but that would be weird for Andrew to show up there anyways.
So perhaps, that is something we can check out. If he's kidnapped, there's really nothing we can do there. So
Soda Pop's out cruising.
I don't really want to. We should probably bike there instead of asking Soda Pop to ride.
Yeah, Soda Pop's out cruising around, 3 blocks or whatever the whole town is. And does pass by the library and sees the girls, and sees the girls talking to Andrew's parents before he pulls away.
Yep, make a mental note of that and just keep going.
I guess we should walk back to our homes and get our bikes then.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long ass ride. Where are you gonna go to?
The farm.
It's gonna be a long ass ride on your bikes. It's gonna be probably close to 2 miles, but kids were better.
You see, I'm assuming that Soda Pop's going to stop us before we even get to our houses.
That's what I want to find out. So now he's seen the girls.
That's a real good question. What would he do in this situation?
Bring them to us.
Well, yes, I know what the plan God wants. I know what it wants from me. But the question is, what's the best method of getting them there?
Are you there, Cthulhu? It's me, Soda Pop. So.
Please, Cthulhu doesn't care about the plants.
Okay. All right. Smarty pants. Okay. And kids were in better shape those days, so yeah.
Well, we've got a photographer and a scientist. We may not be in the best shape.
But yeah, I'd probably stop them before they get out of downtown or whatever.
Okay.
Once they have their bikes,
they're basically heading towards that county road or whatever. And Delilah, you happen to just catch over your shoulder. You see Soda Pop's car.
Clara, Soda Pop's here.
Where are you two going?
We were going to go check out the farm.
Okay. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it.
Why were you thinking of it?
I mean, I saw that big machine in the barn that the two girls were like spewing vines out their mouths at. I don't know if
character. Did we know that?
Nope.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know that.
Huh? The two girls who came in and attacked us, they were in the barn with this weird machine that was like glowing red and like pulsating or whatever, and they had vines coming out of their mouths and were reaching up to the machine, doing something. And that's when I went to the house to get you guys.
Why didn't you say anything about this sooner?
Huh? Well, because last I checked, you said we never got to speak of it again. And now you're asking me about it.
I was talking about the stuff inside the house.
Oh, I'm sorry that we're getting into semantics about what we can and can't talk about now.
It's a big word for soap opera. So.
It is a big word for
psychology. I want to do psychology roll.
Something's wrong. He's using big words.
He is using big words. I want to roll psychology.
Roll psychology.
Like, that's out of character for you. What's going on with you?
Yes. Yeah, dialect. You're like, hey, he doesn't usually use words
you don't use words like that. What is going on with you?
I'll roll intimidation.
Okay. Fair enough.
There's going to be a big old fight now.
No.
No.
She does not give a shit for the intimidation.
Maybe we should contact like the government. This is getting way over our heads.
Can I? Okay. It's the last session. Fuck it. Why not? Can I push it?
You want to push your intimidate?
if you want to try to intimidate
yes,
them.
I'll push the intimidate.
Oof.
Do you want to call upon something to help you?
Oh,
okay.
Goodness.
I would say lore keeper question.
Mm-hmm.
What would it helping me entail in this particular matter?
I'll let you roll an advantage.
No, I mean like not mechanically. I'm like to me, soda pop the person. How does it help me out?
Probably going to make you look more intimidating. You're not going to, vines coming out of your mouth or anything like that. Maybe you're think Gandalf when he was trying to like intimidate. When he kind of grew like a exactly like that, like you'll just like you seem more intimidating. Like, damn it,
so I'll
you need to come with me or whatever you're trying to intimidate them with. I'll let you roll it at advantage. It's going to help you, but if you fail, it's going to be bad. So
okay, I would say if I fail, then just I explode into vines. It's fine.
Pretty close. So. But yeah, you can push it, and I'll let you roll it at advantage.
Okay.
I am very intimidated.
Yes. Yeah, he probably stands up a little. Well, I'm sorry. I'll let you describe. He
would sort of just like, like really like puff out his chest and just be like,
straight up and
and just like scowl because I guess like she would interpret it as him being like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know we were being so picky about what we can and can't talk about, kind of deal.
Look, something is going on with you, okay? And my friend, and I'm concerned about you and for you. We already have one friend who's missing.
Fine.
You don't need another.
Yeah, okay. That was just real messed up stuff. And I mean, I know you know that, but it was like real messed up.
Yes, and I don't think Clara knows how messed up it is. No one's telling anyone anything, apparently.
No, she doesn't know that we bludgeoned those two and lit that one man on
And
fire.
I don't think she's asking any questions, so I'm not giving any answers. Look, we wanted to go.
I know
and
I have the
see.
living room.
Yeah. We wanted to see if we could find any clue or anything about where Andrew may have gone. That's why we were going out to the farm. You wanted to go out to the farm to check out this machine or whatever.
Yeah, I wanted to see if it was still there, if the fire spread and destroyed it, or what.
Did Andrew see that machine as well?
Andrew showed up and said that he couldn't stop thinking about it, about that place. He saw the machine, and I mean, I couldn't stop thinking about it either, but I was just trying to push it out of my mind, and that's why I was like, look, just go home. And evidently he didn't do that.
So there is a possibility he went back.
I can't say it's a 0% chance.
Shut up, Pop. You said "our" before you changed to your mind.
That was a player mistake. That was.
We'll let that slide. We'll let that slide.
Yeah,
good catch. Yeah.
I was waiting to see if one of you two would pick up on that.
Yeah.
That was a me player problem, not a.
I assumed it was our
player.
as in yours and Andrew's, honestly.
Yes.
Redacted.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Yes. It's not like the very deliberate things that I do with Algernon, but an accident.
Well, if we're all going out there, could we, I guess, hitch a ride?
I mean, yeah, but I don't really got a place for your bikes.
Do you have rope in your trunk?
Yeah.
Can we just tie him to the roof?
I can just drop my bike off at home. I want to let my parents know where I'm going.
Well, I mean, if we've got his car, we shouldn't be out there forever.
Yeah. But with Andrew going missing, I think.
Well, I guess if you want to let your parents know where we're going, I guess you can. I'm probably just gonna tie my bike up to his roof.
Okay. So Clara's gonna go home then?
I think she froze.
Yeah, how long does it take to walk 2 miles?
Okay.
I will meet you in an hour because that's how long it's going to take me to walk.
Okay.
Oh lordy! Nothing wrong could ever go with splitting the party.
Okay. All right. So Delilah and Soda Pop head out to the farm.
Yeah.
What can go wrong?
Nothing.
I'm just gonna sit back and watch. So, tell me what you do.
All right, so I guess we'll pull up, and I'll, I mean, I guess we don't really have to worry about staying back, so I'll just drive up.
Yeah, it's it's late afternoon, just kind of almost around the same time as when you guys went there yesterday. Yeah. So.
I'll drive up relatively close to the house, so that way we don't have to park a half a mile away and walk the rest of the way or anything.
I'm gonna go check to where I think the basement would have been.
Okay. It's quite unsafe, but you can walk into there, I'm probably going to require a dex roll though to make as you're going to be able to have to like step over things and okay. She is careful, steps through. There is a stench in the house of something that you think smells like burned meat.
She's not going to think about that one too hard.
Steps in and pushing aside some boards and things, you do find the staircase that leads down to the basement. Soda Pop, are you following her?
Yeah, I'll follow her.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
How does the
need a dex roll also?
The staircase looks really dangerous because it was a wooden staircase to begin with. So there are parts of it still in place, but it would be an adventure getting down there.
How far down?
I'd say it's a good 6-7 feet down.
How much rope is tied to my bike on his roof?
We'll say 10 feet.
Well then, Soda Pop.
Yeah.
If I go get the rope from the car, would you hold on to it so I can go down into the basement?
Sure, I guess.
So I'm gonna go do that. Go untie the bike, put the bike down on the ground, come back with the rope.
Soda Pop.
Kind of tie it around my waist.
Soda Pop, could you give me a con roll, please?
Okay. No.
Nothing bad could happen here.
She's almost there. Let her in and find out what she must.
There's nothing wrong with that statement at all.
I mean, you don't hear that.
I know.
But yeah. Okay.
No, but like internally, Soda Pop's like, yep, that sounds like the move. Okay.
Okay, so you so you're gonna tie the rope off onto something?
Yeah, well I'm just gonna
hold it. I'm gonna anchor myself and hold it, and then she's gonna go down.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it tied around me.
Okay.
But I'm giving just the other end to him.
Now are you going to try to just lower yourself down, or are you going to try to walk down the remainder of the stairs?
No, I'm just going to try to lower myself down. I don't trust the stairs.
Okay. All right. So,
I mean, I've read enough books about like rock climbing and spelunking. I should know how to do this, right?
Yeah. That sounds really good. But I'm going to have you still make a roll, though.
Mm-hmm. I would have been disappointed if you didn't.
Let's just go with a dex roll.
Okay. I feel like I'm pushing my luck here. Oh, okay. I'll take it.
You managed to actually get down there pretty easily. I mean, it's you get down and then you're standing at the bottom of the rope and you look up at Soda Pop.
Soda Pop, if you tie the rope to something, you could pull the rest of this back up, and you could come down too. You can take a look at this.
Okay.
There's nothing really sturdy around it. Most of everything was burned in a fire.
I mean, there's a beam. There's a beam, but it looks like it'd snap in half if.
Oh well, if you think that you're gonna get hurt, don't come down then. Now, to be fair, Delilah doesn't know what she's looking for. She's just looking.
I'm gonna say she brought her flashlight with her, though.
Okay, yay, flashlight. Click.
Okay. And let's have you look around. What specifically? Just kind of shining the light around.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Just trying to see if I can find any evidence that maybe someone else was here after Clara and I left it.
Okay. I'll give you a natural world roll.
Ooh. Let's see if I don't biff this one. I do not.
And you see twisted metal of something. Something broken and just the smoke damage all over it. But you're kind of like, that looks like the thing that Clara took the picture of.
Since I probably still have my bag with me because I never went, I didn't drop stuff off at home. I'm going. How big is it?
I don't.
Can it fit into a bag?
No. I don't recall actually how big I said it was. I want to say it was the size of a refrigerator. I mean, it was a big machine.
I mean, it was big enough for Clara to step into. So
yeah.
Well, I just wasn't sure if it was like a part.
Yeah.
Of
No.
it.
It's
or it's the whole thing.
The whole thing, but it looks like the fire twisted parts of it, broke parts of it. You hear while you're flashing the light, you hear this sound of almost like a scratching sound, like something moving in the basement behind you.
I'm gonna flash my light towards there.
Okay. When you flash your light, you see in the dirt. You see the dirt starting to move apart, kind of tremble a little bit, and from the dirt pops a hand.
Oof.
Give me a sanity roll, please.
That is very warranted.
There be those.
Okay. You scream as
I would.
another hand appears. And emerging from the dirt is Andrew, with a wild look in his eyes as he's scrabbling out of the earth. You've lost 2 sanity, and Andrew is pulling himself up out of the earth.
Ooh, I'm torn because I feel like Delilah would try to go get him, but also I feel like she would be freaked out enough that she would try to run.
He does not look like friendly Andrew.
Okay, in that case, Delilah's going to scream, start pulling on the rope. Let me up!
What are the plants telling me?
They're saying,
Oh,
leave her. The youngling.
Okay.
The youngling must make his first kill.
Okay. As soon as I hear the screaming, I drop the rope and I'm gone.
Oh no!
How far up is the staircase that's not broken?
If you jump, you might be able to grab part of the stairs and try to pull yourself up. It's going to be difficult because it's crumbling.
I'm gonna try it anyways.
Yeah.
So a disadvantage.
I'm such a bastard.
Soda Pop, I need a sanity roll for that, please.
And I'm gonna roll mine at a disadvantage, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
How long has it been?
It's probably been about 10-15 minutes, so you're probably almost there.
I'm good. I feel fine about this decision.
Yeah, Clara, you've probably gotten to like the edge of the property.
Does she hear me screaming?
Not yet. Delilah jumps up, grabs, and just the step just kind of comes down in her hands. Andrew has pulled himself out of the earth and is now charging at you with a murderous look in his eyes.
Is there anything I could try to climb up? Like even that piece of metal or something?
You would have to like jump up and basically try to like chin up, pull yourself up, but you'd be like scrabbling at like broken. You can try it. You can try it though.
Okay, I'll try again.
Okay.
More disadvantage.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh boy.
It.
She did it.
Got it.
She does. Her hands just grab onto part of like a support beam, and she's got it. Andrew is going to try to pull you down, though. So
she's just going to be screaming, "Help! Help! Help!" and hoping that Soda Pop comes to his senses. Oh no!
Andrew, with his terrible brawl, has grabbed you and is starting to pull you back down into the basement. Clara, you're now on the property, and you do hear a scream from over at the farmhouse. I think you might be frozen again.
She's frozen in fear like me.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh no.
Okay, we're gonna come back to you in just a second. Soda Pop, you are watching with glee in the basement
from a distance, but yes.
As Andrew is now trying to grapple Delilah. Delilah, you can you could try to punch at him. You could try to use your strength to get away from him, because he is trying to grab you and
I'm going to try to use
his face closer to you. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I think strength.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
You can spend luck, or you can push it.
Oh, she said that she was going to say she was going to stealth her way over.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll spend the luck.
Okay.
Let me do some math here.
Back?
Am I back?
You are.
Yay!
For now.
And we're gonna have you. We'll have you roll in just a second.
Okay. So, luck has been spent.
Okay. So you managed to get out of his grip. I mean, he's not a big kid. So you managed to kind of squirm out of his grip. But now so you've kind of backed off, but now he's still just kind of coming at you.
Can I kick at him?
You can, yeah. Make a brawl roll. He can dodge as well, though. But
he doesn't need to.
Yeah, you kick at him and lose your balance. And
but I'm still holding on to my thing, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Andrew is menacingly coming down at you. We're going to skip back to Clara has moved swiftly across the grounds and now gets to the farmhouse. And as she enters, she looks and sees Soda Pop standing at the basement, where the basement would be. His back is turned to her.
I'm gonna
Did we lose you again?
Actually, gonna go around to where I escaped.
Oh, you're gonna go to that area that you crawled out from.
Okay, yeah, the side door. Okay. Or
yeah, because I don't know about that.
You don't know about that now. No. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think she can hear us. Gonna have to put it in chat. Okay. Okay.
Damn you, spotty internet connection.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna say she moves over there because she knows where that door was because she escaped from there. The doors are still there, but she doesn't even have to pull really hard. It starts to almost kind of crumble in her grip. Andrew is going to make one more attack at Delilah. And he misses. He just kind of stumbles past her. Delilah, you see light off to your side.
But I have to drop down to go.
Well, you're still in the basement, and what it is you would have to like run across the basement to get to that. Then
I will try that.
Okay. Now the stairs that are leading up into it are just as bad as the other basement stairs, but if you can basically make a successful dex roll up there, you'll be able to get out of the basement.
Oh no!
Oh no! Our friend Delilah has rolled a 100.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
She is.
Is there a possibility?
Oh, go ahead.
Is there a possibility of pushing it?
No.
Okay.
No, this is a critical fail. This is as bad as it gets. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
How do you want to have this? How do you want her ending to be?
Oh no.
I can.
I was going to say keeper's choice.
Okay. She is attempting to run across the basement. She trips on a piece of wood from the ceiling. She breaks her ankle.
Ow.
With a loud crack, she feels the snap in her ankle. As she falls forward, she hits her head on the remains of the stairs. And the lights go out. And she does not even feel Andrew turn her over and start to, well, eviscerate her.
Well, at least I don't feel it.
You do not feel it.
Have small blessings.
Yes.
Small blessings there.
Sadly, Delilah comes to her end, but does not see it or does not feel it. Soda Pop, you are watching from your angle. You're watching Andrew just start to rip her apart.
Yep.
Clara has opened the door. And unfortunately sees Andrew tearing Delilah apart. Clara, if you can hear us. go ahead. Definitely gonna have to make a sanity roll. Let me make the sanity roll for Clara.
You know, hear me?
We can hear you, yeah, really faintly though.
Yes, you're coming in and out.
Yeah.
Can nobody hear me?
We can here. Let's put it in the chat here. Yeah. We can hear you. Okay. And I'm gonna make a sanity roll for Clara. Sanity. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, your roll was better.
It was better, at least.
She screams in terror as she watches her friend die. And Soda Pop.
Mm-hmm.
You now hear Clara is nearby. She's lost 6 sanity.
Yep.
The voice inside is kill, kill.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what's a 4th? Am I right? Or a 5th, or whatever it is at this point.
He can try to fight the urge.
Does she? Well, I just watched Delilah get eviscerated by Andrew,
Yes.
so I don't think, I don't think now's the time to be like, maybe I did go too far.
Now I have a conscience.
No, I don't think so. So,
okay.
So where do I hear her screaming from?
It would be looking down, probably to your right.
Okay.
So you would probably be, because you're up above, so you've got a good view of everything done. So you would be able to see that door was open, and that Clara's standing there. She's just begun screaming.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I would make my way there then.
Okay. All right. I think we've lost Clara.
I think so.
I hate to end it without her. I want to give her a fighting chance.
Yes, I would say I also don't want to do anything untoward towards her character without her being present for it.
I agree. I agree. What I think I'd like to do is I am going to have Clara just try to get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay.
So we are going to have her make a... Oh, God, her Dodge is terrible.
Great. So good.
What would Soda Pop be doing? Running over to try to grab her, or?
Well, if the mind is saying to him "kill, kill, kill," then he's probably hello.
I believe he still has a switchblade.
He does. That would be his go-to instinct, was to be like, "All right, kidneys." We love this methodology.
Yeah.
we love this method of communication.
Hey, it works. Can run away from... I don't like to just... Go ahead over. So,
run away.
Andrew is trying to get out of the basement. He's now jumping up and he's trying to. Andrew is different than what happened. Okay, she said run away.
Yep.
Andrew is different than what happened to you, Soda Pop. You are intelligent. You've retained your your being, I guess. Andrew's been turned into some kind of mindless creature. So you're noticing that there's some kind of difference in the way seedlings are being handled, or perhaps something different has happened. Claire's going to try to run away. I am going to allow her to use Dex, because to try to get away from Soda Pop. So we can make it a contested roll, a brawl versus her Dex. Yeah.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Sure.
Okay. Her Dex is much higher than I think your brawl, but we know that, we know how the dice are. So okay. So we're gonna try to.
The dice gods are fickle.
Oh God. Ooh. Go ahead and make your brawl roll. Oh shit! You both failed.
We both failed.
But your failure was better than hers. So what I'm going to say is that maybe you hit her shoulder or something like that.
Yes, I lightly graze her.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Clara mostly dodged. Mostly dodged away. Okay.
Really just fumbled herself out of the way.
Yeah, exactly. I don't feel like we can properly end this.
Please let me come back as a ghost.
A plant ghost.
Well, yeah, there is that thought that she could come back. It's going to be a pretty messed up form, but she could come back. Soda Pop, you realize that Andrew is not a good subject. He is bad. He is. Yep. But what if there's something about Delilah that could be salvaged? And this is what kind of the voice is saying in your head is do it. Raise her. He was found wanting. This insane voice seems to be desperate for servants. So
okay. Well, in that case, so Clara's running away now at this point. She's a good distance away.
Yeah.
Okay, then Soda Pop will be like, deal with her later, I guess, and scoop up under Delilah's arms, if that's even a possibility.
You'd have to get down into the basement.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go into the storm entrance that I was at or whatever.
So, yeah. So you'd have to come down into the basement to get her.
All right. Sure.
Okay. All right. Then Andrew is kind of stepped away, and he's just got blood and gore all over him, and he just kind of steps back from you, and then allows you to grab her.
You're a good egg, Andy.
Yep. She's missing most of her throat. Her chest has been ripped open. It's a mess.
Okay.
So sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot girl summer.
She is. Her heart is still beating, but she is fading.
I guess I can't really drag her out of here then. So
you could pick her, throw her out of.
I should probably kill her faster. That I will. I'll just carry her towards where Andrew dug himself out of the ground.
Okay.
And see if the plants do anything, I guess.
Poor Delilah. Give me a power roll, please.
Okay.
Call upon what you've.
I have the power.
You do have the power. You take her ruined form and you lay her in the dirt. But you feel that she needs to be changed the way you were changed. And you feel in your mouth. Yes, exactly. You stick your rotten, disgusting tendrils into the remains of her fractured face. And Delilah, you come back to consciousness in absolute agony.
And I'm probably screaming.
And you're screaming as your let's face it, your face is being violated. And then
I mean, it's not like I've got strength to fight anything off.
And then we go to black. And that's where we're going to end it.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
I think this deserves a season 2.
Yes.
To be continued.
To be continued. I had thought about originally just ending it tonight, but I like the way this headed. Soda Pop is an absolute maniac now.
Just a menace.
Just
yeah,
a menace.
He is.
So we have zombie Andrew. He's not dead. He's just mindless now.
He's a drone.
Yeah, almost like a drone.
Yes, that's the word that I was thinking of that just could not come to mind for some reason.
Yeah, such a cliffhanger. Yep. He is essentially a drone. There's different levels of this infection, we'll call it, with the different levels of seedlings. So I think we need to continue this at another time. So to me, it sounds like maybe a second season.
Yeah.
Okay. After we go back to passages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Got other crazy shit to deal with.
Yes,
there
we got other crazy shit to continue in that. So, all right. Well, I think that sounds good to me. How's everybody feeling?
Anxious.
Yeah, that's probably.
I just got eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah. This ended up going places.
I want. Yes, it's disturbing. Yes. I wasn't sure how we were going to leave Delilah. If you had said, "No, just leave her," then she's dead, and then it's over. But when you responded to the voices, I thought, all right, she's just hanging in there. She's just got a little bit, she's at like 1%.
I'm not dead yet.
Exactly. Okay.
And it's like, wow, Plant God, you really are desperate if you want this mess right here.
Yeah, she's not gonna be pretty when she comes back.
I don't think she was really that pretty before. Oh, that's not true. Ooh. She had a 60s appearance. Ooh.
Well, we're gonna.
I'll say, ooh, the blow to the self-confidence right there.
We're gonna change that. What I'd like everyone to do is please make screen prints of your character sheet, in case Foundry screws up and the characters get lost. If you can make like screen prints of your characters.
I forget. How do you do that?
Just
go ahead.
Just you can't really export them from Foundry. So if you've just got like a
I do print
like a snipping tool or something, you can just make like a screenshot of your character. I can do it for you if you like.
Sure, if you want.
Okay. Yep. All right. So I'll go ahead and do that for everybody. Claire is the only one unscathed. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, technically Claire, not even unscathed. I barely grazed her ever so slightly.
Yeah. Yeah. If you had successfully gotten her and had either killed her or done your creepy vine thing, then it would have been over. It would have been over. But now that we've got a survivor, I can't just let it end there. I think we gotta dig a little bit more. So we'll see what if we do just another whole series, or if we just do maybe
like another 2 episodes or something like that down the line.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. See what you guys want to do. So, okay,
special Christmas episode.
Very special Christmas. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Well, I want to thank my players for going along this ever increasingly creepy road. We'll hopefully see these guys again soon. We're going to be coming back in January with a second season of Passages. So this same crew are gonna be back, and we'll once we're ready to have that ready, we'll put out the dates for everyone so they can jump in and watch the game. Anybody got anything going on they want to plug or talk about?
I mean, I just moved. Yes. So thank you. That's been exciting.
Cool.
Still getting settled in and all that, but my partner came in at one point and just heard, well, that's worse than me, and I have plants in my mouths.
I bet they were like, what?
When people just catch snippets of this, they're like, what?
Yeah, just got a good chuckle out of that one.
All right. Well, why don't we wrap it up for tonight, folks, and then we'll talk about maybe when we want to wrap this up and how we want to wrap it up. So,
okie doke.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Good night, and we'll talk again soon.
Bye.
Bye.